Hi everybody, it's me, the Hidden Object Guru. Hope you're having a good morning. I know I am. Let's switch on the volume. Oh, so Wesley wants Roxanne. Devious and sinister. Hold on a second, everyone. I gotta grab something. Should I have started before grabbing everything? No. No, I shouldn't have, but que sera, sera, right? Pardon me. Now I have to wake up. It ain't easy, the road of the gypsy. And that's a you know what, I'm not even going to get into what that's a reference to. So, Cozy Grove, where you at? Railways, Wesley, just a ton of people dropping by, and we always appreciate it. Aww. Aww. Damn right. Oh, Jeremy. Don't be so hard on yourself. Growl. Damn you, headband mosquito. Must capture you. Done and done. Ooh, the devil's needle. I don't know why that mosquito's wearing a headband. I don't trust him. But here we are. The important part is, wow, this really is a shoddy controller. I mean, I'm fine with it, but it is shoddy. Because I was on a train. Railways. I was, to use the vernacular, taking a train. Taking a train. Taking a train. And spoiler alert, technology's real good these days, but you can't stream video games from a train. That's just a fact. Okay. Da 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 da. Hey, Daily Gems. Thanks, buddy. I got it, don't worry. Of course, via rail. I live in Canada. Alright, so continue our journey through the S games, which, whew, easier said than done, am I right? Alright, how far did we get? Switchblade, Spy Hunter we played. I don't know. Oh, Sly Spy. Okay. What is that? Strikeforce Cobra. Oh yeah, we loaded up Strikeforce Cobra. No, she's just busy. I would never ask her to skip work in order to run a stream. That would be madness. Alright, let's do this, folks. Hidden Object Guru here, back with more Antstream Arcade. We are, as you can see, about to play School Days. Hey, Detective. A game that decided to start by yelling in my ear. And then I got punched in the face and my character fell over. I might be dead now. Wow. Apparently I have to write 200 lines on a blackboard for getting knocked to the floor by a goon. That seems horrible, but, you know, British schools, what are you gonna do? That's right, I don't think much of, British schools. Cool, Detective. Nice. That is very great to hear, Detective. I'm stopping this game for obvious reasons. I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing, and I'm not okay with it. So there you go. Now I gotta check something. Alright. I neglected to check whether we were successfully recording. I had to reset the computer so that there was a possibility we wouldn't be, but we were, and it was fine. Alright. So, school days. Damn. Really focusing on kids getting beaten up. Making it a precursor to beloved video game Bully. Ah, detective. Did you, get into all the courses you wanted at university? Houston. Steel. I think it's just called Steel. But the title really made it look like it was called Houston Steel. Oh my god, look! So if you don't recognize the character I'm playing as, he's one of the guys from, oh no! The Black Hole, which was this famous Disney adaptation of The Tempest. Which is, you know, not a terrible film. I mean, it's an adaptation of The Tempest, so it's fine. Okay, I don't know really what I'm doing here. I can't go into this doorway, so I'll try going right. Oh, neat, detective. Apparently you don't immediately at his university have to select all of your courses. Why does it say Houston at the bottom? Okay, well, obviously I'm supposed to be doing something with the doors and or switches, but the game's not helping me with that, so let's move on. Oh, neat, detective. And I was 33 in the world just then. But yeah, there's this movie called the Black Hole. It's an adaptation of The Tempest. People go to a spaceship that Prospero runs. He's gone mad. Caliban's a giant robot named Maximilian. It's pretty badass, honestly. Mostly because the robot designs. Maximilian's fantastic. All the friendly robots look like the main character from that game. Hey, Urban Warrior! Or, what was it called? I will go back and check. Urban Warrior is a different thing. This is the game that, the Ground Tickle! I remember you, the Ground Tickle. So anyway, this game was famous because it was the game that was built. And this is going to sound crazy when I say it, so, you know, try not to have your mind blown. This game was designed to be played with the Power Glove. Like, that's what this game was for. That's what the Power Glove was for. This game was built with the Power Glove in mind. So, yeah, that's why it's not super playable otherwise. Although, honestly, as someone who knew somebody with a Power Glove, never had one myself, I can, you know, promise that it wasn't that playable with a Power Glove either. It was just a really bad game. Like, really bad. Gotcha, detective. Pretty much, railways. Street Hassle is what it was called in the UK. Or when it was released on the Commodore 64 in the UK. Neat. I honestly don't remember what it was called in America. That's really embarrassing. I remember the Power Glove, but I don't remember what the game was called. Yes, just CN and Via Rail. We do not have a lot of train carriers because we don't have a lot of train routes. You see, Canada is pretty much lined up along a single highway. The entire country. Now, there are spurs that go off. Oh, Sensible Soccer. Or Sensi, as the kids call it. Alright, let's do it. I see. Oh my god, this is already more work than I'm willing to do to play a soccer game. I assume these are all the actual team names? Okay. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Who am I playing? Oh, I'm not playing. I'm just watching the game. Yeah, I'm not interested in doing that. I thought friendly match meant I got to play. Not yet, Detective. I had a bit of a busy week. I had to go to Toronto, which means I got to take a train, which I always enjoy. It is my favorite way to travel. Just a nice, comfortable train chair. Gone are the days when people used to sit on hard wooden benches for 48 hours to get anywhere by train. Now, trains are comfortable. It's like living in the future. Although, compared to the days of people having the hard wooden benches, it is literally living in the future. Okay, those are some flying snakes. I am definitely inside a giant monster, aren't I? See, the problem I'm having here is, it's Space Invader rules, so I can only fire one bullet at a time. And, as you can see, that's not going well. Oh, now they can shoot at me. See, it's really hard to do a lot of damage to a line of them. Because if you miss once... Dang it! If you miss once, well, there goes your whole shooting run. Because you have to wait for the bullet to disappear before you can try again. Okay. These seem a little less deadly. And then I missed. You're definitely inside a monster. Oh, cool, Wesley. I hope you enjoy it. I did not check railways, and I probably should have. Sorry about that. Ah. Registering was tedium. Gotcha. Alright, I give up. I'm moving way too slowly and I can only fire one bullet at a time. No, it's not worth the trouble, Scorpius. I'm sorry. But a very wonderful character got named after you in the show Farscape, so, you know. Win some, lose some. Alright. Oh, this really hurt my ears. The hell? I don't understand. What the? Am I supposed to be grabbing the green guy after he hits the... Oh, ow. Oh, that was bad. Why is this game trying to deafen me? Okay, Space Warrior. Alright. Come on. And if I touch that, I die. Okay, so it becomes a landmine. So if you let the green guy get to the ground, he becomes a block that keeps you from accessing part of the... Ow! I don't even know what I hit over there. Huh. Okay, I'm stopping. This is insane. I gotta say, I'm worried that a Canadian rail simulator wouldn't be that interesting, because it is just literally, you go all the way out to Nova Scotia. There's a single highway that takes you from there all the way to British Columbia. And it's the only really highway in the entire country. Except for the highway that takes you down to Toronto and Windsor, which is a different highway. Alright. So there's this highway that goes from from Montreal to Windsor. And that's the Montreal-Windsor corridor. And there's a train line that goes along there. And that's significant for obvious reasons. And then there's the highway that goes from, Halifax, Nova Scotia, all the way to Vancouver, BC. And that's the 17. Although it's called something different in different provinces. We call it the 17. There is a Canadian... Oh, wow. Hopefully apparently there might be a Canadian route in Train Sim World 2. Okay. I'd say it wouldn't be very fun, but a huge amount of that corridor I was talking about, the Windsor to Quebec, to Montreal corridor. I keep wanting to say Quebec City, but that's 17 again, or the 20 as it's called. It's very confusing. But anyway. Careful. Nice. But anyway, a huge amount of that drive is right along Lake Ontario. And so you can just look right the whole time and see Lake Ontario. It's quite beautiful, actually. But then, you know, it's mostly the... No! That was embarrassing. Industrial outskirts of cities otherwise. Saw a bunch of junkyards looking out the window. Which, of course, my foolishness in saying industrial outskirts, what? Made me think about that terrible book that referred to Ottawa's industrial outskirts. And I'm like, nope. None of those. Farm on one side, forest on three other sides. Well, on two sides, forest on two sides. There's no industry outside of Ottawa. You don't go outside of Ottawa and be like, here's the oil refinery. Nope. Here's the gas processing facility. Here's where literally anything is built ever. No, that's not Ottawa. I don't understand how it was supposed to hurt him. Oh, that worked? But how did that work? I think I've been spoiled by modern games that, like, tell you how to play them inside the game. It's weird. We're playing Antstream arcade games, David. Ah, gotcha, detective. Yeah, she's not, which episode isn't her, is her least favorite? I've forgotten. I'm sure she mentioned it last week. Spellfire the Sorcerer! On Amiga. Nice. So we're in for some solid graphics, peeps. Okay, I spoke too soon. Wait, I might have played this when I was a kid. Let me see. I'll keep going. No, this isn't the game I was thinking of. I was thinking of a game with like a kid in a wizard outfit, but the difference was in that one. There we go. In that one, it was one of those. Oh no! Wait, is the level different this time? That's weird. Sorry, as I was saying, the difference. Clumsy. Oh, that was a mine. I thought that was something to pick up. Well, that's my bad. Oh, it's not different. You're just continuing exactly where you left off. Nice. Except the trap that killed you is gone. Well, that's handy. Now I know to jump over. Was one of those games where you got on single screens? Like, so there was a single screen and you explored the single screen. And then, when you left the screen, a new screen was drawn. Whereas this is scrolling. Which is, of course, a different deal. Oh, the Italian one. I will have to ask her. No! No, 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 no! Oh, God, rat soldiers! Rat soldiers! Oh. That was enervating. Vanish. Going okay. No! Oh, that looks dangerous. Ow! Oh my golly. See how... That thing was... No! There's another one?! Oh my god. That was intense. Very Indiana Jones nonsense going on there. Or I guess in honor of Lady Guru's experiences the other day. Real, Careful. No! Sorry. Yes. A real Crash Bandicoot type situation. That's probably a detective. That's not something she enjoys. Oh, excuse me. Still waking up. I apologize for that. Not for the waking up part, for the yawning. Samurai for the ZX Spectrum. Will it be solid? Let's find out together. Okay. Well, it's definitely trying to deafen me. So that's not great. Okay, let's fight. That is weird, railways. I have no idea what's supposed to be happening here. Yeah, we're not doing this. So it's like an elaborate strategy game about attacking a castle in Japan. Which means I was really wrong to grab a bunch of horsies. Horsies aren't great in anywhere but open fields. Hey, it's Speedball again. Well, we already played this, so we'll just quit out. But anyways, I was saying horsies, super useful vis-a-vis big open fields. Horsies, not helpful at all in any other military circumstance. Oh, damn, detective. I didn't know that. Now, this is what one of these is supposed to look like. And I have 100% played this in arcades. You might say, no, you just think you have because it's so much like Xevious. And the answer is no, I have 100% played this game on the Nintendo Entertainment System under a different name. I think under a different... I can't say for sure. Oh, good, I can hold down the button to shoot continuously. Like, but everything about it, what the monsters look like, the fact that there are letters that come up on the ground you're supposed to shoot for reasons that I don't understand. All of this is 100% in a game I played, likely on the NES. Almost certainly on the NES. Even that is familiar to me. I have 100% played this game before. I even remember the music. Okay, maybe I only played it in arcades and there wasn't an NES version. I can't say for sure. But 100% I've played this game before. Hey, Marianne, what's up? Okay, that's a rockin' beat. I really like this music. Every part of this game I 100% recognize. Wow. Apparently my shooting was perfect. Yeah, this thing is a masterpiece. I mean, again, only because I have fond memories of it as a child. I don't think it necessarily holds up, but it's very interesting, and more importantly, I love that music. Star Force. Huh. I'll have to check if there's a NES version. So I don't know that I played it on the arcade, but I might have. I just remember it really well. Probably not under that name. Shackled by Data East. Oh, check it out! It's a top-down, boom. Gauntlet-style game. Why is it called Shackled? Really Gauntlet-style game. Like, very gauntlet-y. That's right, HOGuru got away. I haven't seen the new Tesla bot, Marianne. Does Tesla have a robot now? The only robot news I saw this week was the terrible robot that Amazon wants to have you... what the hell? These guys trying to kill me, or... I think they were. Well, if not, they're definitely trying to kill me now. God. Ah, yeah. Okay, they grab and damage you. Like the crazy weirdos from Arkham Asylum. People often forget that part of Arkham Asylum where a bunch of weirdos try to tackle you and you're like, really? I'm Batman? You're gonna tackle me? You can literally, like, one button finish them off. No! Oh! So I open the door and we get partners who help me shoot people. Oh, well, this is interesting. And no, more Huggles! Okay. Okay, I'm guessing I need a key for that. But yeah, I didn't know Tesla had a new robot. All I've seen is the terrible Amazon Echo that follows you around the house. And how, sorry, and how apparently the message of how the thing works within the game, within the company itself was, this thing is a disaster that doesn't do anything. We should not be releasing it. It's incredibly flimsy, and animals seem to hate it, and it can't survive being just like batted around by a dog or a cat. The secret, of course, there is that's why the Roomba has been so successful. Like, your dog can snarf at it, and your cat can bat at it, but it'll still like work. Spin Dizzy! We already played Spin Dizzy once. It's Marble Madness, but with a spinning top. I was terrible at it, and I gave up immediately. If you have passion, don't get caught? Okay. Well, that sucked. Right, let's go get this. Nope. It's exactly what happened. Like, literally exactly what happened last time I played. I don't know what Battle Cats is. No, Marianne. I assume it's about cats. Cats who battle. Sword of Fargol? Tell me more. Oh, yes, he was caught cheating, and and then the, what do you call it? National Enquirer tried to blackmail him into going easy on Donald Trump, or they would reveal that he was cheating on his wife. Thanks, Detective, I forgot about that. Oh, it's a mobile game. Well, then I can't play it. Tragic, huh? Oh my god. So you want me to look at, like, an RPG character sheet for 5 minutes before we start the game? Is this really still happening? Everybody, be sure to get in your guesses in the plushie cam. That is pretty adorable, Railways. Guess plushie cam. The rules are everybody gets one guess. Everybody gets one. Apparently I can't go. No? Maybe I can go that? Oh, I fell in the pit. Oh, that's not a good sound. Everybody gets one guess. If you guess the same thing as somebody else, only the first one on my timeline counts. If you guess a category... No, it's a direwolf! Nice. That went well for once. Sorry. Yes, if you... there we go. If you guess a category, though, like let's say it's Cool Cat Garfield, and you guess... I should take them. I don't know how to take the stairs. Down, down, whatever. What is that? Some sort of goblin? Barbarian, gotcha. I have, haven't I? Nice. Yeah, if you say it's a cat and it's Cool Cat Garfield, I'll say, yeah, it's a cat, which one? And of course, it's never going to be the same plushie as it was last time. So, this time it won't be Giselle, the unicorn cheetah rainbow monster that we grabbed. I'm stopping this madness. Oh, so guess away. Why would you have to guess? The only reason to guess is if you want to win a free game, which is what the prize for winning is. See? Harrow's going with Perry Raven. I mean, he's not spelling it right. Marianne's going with Burb. We already played this on another system, so let's see how it plays here. It looks a lot better. I mean, it's still not good, but, you know. It's got that cute animation when guys die that impressed me in every version of it, so that's at least something. Oh, I remember I got here and I found, oh wow, in this version you can actually destroy cannons with grenades. You couldn't do that in the previous version I played, and it made it seem like the game was impossible, because what else are the grenades for except for destroying sentry cannons? Okay. Well, this was going poorly. But yeah, it's a budget version of Commando, which is a very solid game Capcom made back in the early 80s. Bionic Commando, weirdly, is technically a sequel to Commando, even though it's a completely different type of game. But that's why Bionic Commando has both side-scrolling, platformer sequences and also top-down shooting sequences to try and, look back towards the shooting games that it was a sequel to. Oh, weird. Okay, so I'm using what do you call that stuff? What are the rules? Asteroids rules, except I can leave the top of the screen. Well, I was bouncing off the walls. See? Oh, you can only go up through the top and bottom of the screen. I get it. Okay. Is that good? Am I accomplishing something here? You know what? I'm going to stop. This is madness. Alvar, Mistress of the Dark? I think I saw it back in the early 90s. It's the one where she moves to a small town, inherits a house, blah, 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 blah. If so, I saw that movie. Don't remember it at all, which is really bad. What do you want to bet this collection doesn't have Wild Western? One of my favorite all-time favorite Thorny Am I. They, of course, are famous for making the movie Highlander. Okay, well, there's no way to start the game, so we're just going to move on. Hey, Fox, what's up? Good morning, Marissa. Como estoy? Como está? Como estoy? How do you say that? I should really look into that. Super Dragon Slayer. Jump and fire. Ooh, that's unusual for a Commodore 64 game. I'm kidding. It's just a lot of Commodore 64 games would expect you to use the keyboard to have 2 buttons. Take that, you flying death turkeys. Oh, good. It's October, your favorite month of the year. Except for whatever month your birthday is in, I'm assuming. That was the whole game? Oh, wow. Oh, that was really bad. Why are cups flying at me? Not being attacked by potions? Okay, so here's the problem I'm facing. You can't move and jump, so there's literally no way to get over that. See? There you go, detective. Excellent quoting. Oh, so this is Marissa's favorite month of the year. I don't want to presume anyone doesn't pick their birthday as their favorite month of the year. Awesome, Horror King. I saw that they put the Elvira movie on Shudder. But if I just say ça va, then I'm only using French, and I'm trying to use other languages. It's Bomb Jack! This is the... As you'll recall, we played this Bomb Jack parody earlier, and we found out it was weirdly difficult to move around as the guy, and we quit immediately. Now, it's slightly easier in this version than it was in the previous version, but it's still just a bootleg Bomb Jack. Although it is about, cleaning up toxic waste. So that's a nice twist on the Bomb Jack formula, which is normally about, as the title suggests, disarming bombs. Sky soldiers. When an evil supercomputer takes over the world and starts traveling through time to alter history, It's up to you and your stealth ship to save the day. Honestly, that sounds awesome. Yeah, it'd be a fun thing to rewatch, Horror King. Alright, let's do this, you lovable arcade game. Alright. Apparently the British Army was not ready for my ship to destroy them all. I'm kidding. I assume we're supposed to be fighting Nazis. Just you say, actually maybe not. I seem to be attacking a runway? If I'm in Britain in 1945 and I'm attacking a runway, and that's 100% like a British plane. Yeah, I think I'm attacking England? Oh, this is questionable. I don't know if I feel great about what I'm doing. Awesome weapon, though. How many of those do I have? A lot, actually. Nope. Nice, Marissa. I was trying to buy my niece a Squishmallow the other day, but Walmart did not have any legit Squishmallows. So I had to get her a bootleg Squishmallow, which honestly was pretty cute. I hope you can find a cute one with a bat on it. I'm assuming a bat Squishmallow is the kind you want. I have no proof of that. Come on, I got you, you flying snake. Apparently I really do. Ah! Yeah, I saw a picture of a bat Squishmallow when I was, you know, looking for a Squishmallow for my niece, and it looked desperately adorable. Apparently the bat is named Emily. That's one hell of a name for a bat. Okay. Sweaty bits in space. Seriously? Wow. Okay, this is happening. Was a Hemston a kind of joystick? Was that good or bad? What? So I'm not supposed to shoot the chests on the ground. Okay. Alright, I'm stopping this before I go insane. Well, no, it wasn't a vacation, Horror King. I'll enjoy it when I go on vacation later this month. Then I'll enjoy my time off from YouTube. Slightly Magic by Colin Jones. Well, there were a lot of games made with that. Oh yeah, we played this. It's the one where you have to get around a bunch of dragons. Heck. Yeah, no, we played this. It was fine. No notes. Anything we said about that needs to be said about that we said last time. Oh, good, it's another sensible soccer. I'm being sarcastic. I don't like games about sensible soccer, but I am, you know, obliged to load it. Enjoy your bat hunt, Marissa. I hope you find the bat you're looking for. I don't understand why when I started a game of sensible soccer, I wasn't actually playing the game. That didn't make sensible soccer to me. My attempt to do a bit there has opened me up to, you know, just shame. So much shame. Sidewalk! Okay. Oh, you're going to Live Aid. Nice. No! Okay. Alright. Well, there's no way to control the game, so I'm just going to stop. Okay. Oh my god! Wait. So, what they did was, they took a drawing of Chip and Dale, the Rescue Rangers, and put it on the cover. But then they called it Squirrel. Is this game completely illegal? This seems like it might be completely illegal. And this is an SNES game. Fun fact, Chip and Dale in the show Rescue Rangers are dressed like Magnum P.I. and Indiana Jones, which are both characters that Tom Selleck was cast as. So basically, one could make the argument that both of the Rescue Rangers are cosplaying. Wow, it's weird how clear this is taking place in Japan. Look at all these buildings. Both of the... Oh, whoops. One can make the argument that both of the Rescue Rangers, Chip and Dale, are cosplaying as their favorite actor, Tom Selleck. What would be wonderful is if Chip and Dale came back and now they were dressed as the news reporter from In-N-Out and the police chief from Blue Bloods. You know, just to keep this thing going. Oh my god, when you land on a roof, you slide down it because it's a slippery roof. That's actually pretty cute. Alright, let's do this. No! Alright, well, I'm not very good at this, but at least it's not terrible. So it's got that going for it. What was the pun, detective? Of course we want to hear a pun. Assuming it makes sense language to language. Unless you said it in English, which is entirely possible, because your English is fantastic. Okay. SAR. Search and rescue. Wait. Hold on a minute there. You're expecting me to both search and rescue? As if. Okay. Is that a... Oh, okay, so that's a planet with a bunch of moons. That wasn't a sun. Damn, there's the wrecked ship. Oh, no. Okay. Oh my god! Yeah! You saw that, right? Whoa! Oh no, it's one of the dial-based games. How is this allowed in arcades? Okay, that's very funny. I don't know why no one liked your pun. That's a really good pun. Whoa. Oh, whoops. I have a dive button? Apparently I have a dive button. Yeah, the problem is, the turning wouldn't give me such a problem if the button wasn't so sensitive. So if you use the thumbstick, you just go spinning ridiculously. What? Oh my god. But if you use the buttons, like you can tap it sometimes. Sometimes it works. Yeah, I'm all in on this game. Wow. Damn. This is a fascinatingly gross video game that I need to know everything about. So I'm just going to note this thing separately so we can come back to it later, because wow, is that gross. Like, ridiculously gross. Who is Maggie Railways? I don't know who that is. Okay, next up we have Strikeforce Cobra again. Obviously we're not going to really play it, but it was a very confusing game, Strikeforce Cobra. We couldn't find an enemy. We had to select a bunch of guys over and over again, and then we walked around for a minute and didn't see anyone or anything, and we gave up. It is nice that you have different characters, though. That is a good addition to that type of game. Super Scramble Motorbike Racing. We already tried this, of course. It went terribly. Ah, gotcha. Railways. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, this didn't work at all, remember? Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know. Alright, here we have... what? Super Dragon Slayer? What the hey? I love Super Dragon Slaying. Except that's the game we just played where we couldn't jump forward, and so we fell into a pit. Although I gotta say, this version of the game does look captivatingly weird. Am I supposed to get the rope? And use the rope to cross the bridge? Because we can't go backwards. What if I shoot the rock and make that... no? I give up. I have no idea how you were supposed to play that game. Was there a jump forward button that's separate from the jump up button? No, because that would make no sense. Alright, this is Superhero, which I feel like we already played last week. Let's see, shall we? Yep, it was one of these. The isometric, platformy puzzle games I have never and will well, I have played and will never play again after all of that time I spent on Airball, not having the slightest idea what I was supposed to do. I learned my lesson well. You can't please everyone, so you've got to please yourself. Wait, what? Soccer Boss! I'm kidding, we're not actually playing Soccer Boss. Okay. No, I don't want to run any one of those teams. By the way, how great is it that Manchester United and Manchester City are the first and last on the team? That honestly sounds like the game was made by someone who supports Manchester United. Because why else would you arrange them that way? With yours first and the other Manchester team as last. Oh good, it's another Lamasoft game. I don't even know if I'm being sarcastic. Okay. My honeypot status is full to brim. Now it's empty. As can be. I have literally no idea what's happening. But every now and then I get some points. If I press the button, I dump honey on the road, but it doesn't stay on the road and hurt guys. It literally couldn't be less clear what I was supposed to do. You die if you get points if you hit enemies with a car. You die if you jump on enemies in your car. Okay, that's the game. I like the box art, but beyond that, I don't know what I was supposed to be doing there. Star Paws! We're playing as Captain Rover Pawstrong. Oh, right. Yes, we started this and had no idea what we were doing. It's the guy whose only ability is to do, like, a dive flat on his face to avoid some rocks. Like, that's his only move. See? He just does that over and over and over again. Okay. Slam Tilt, the Prince. That is definitely the pirate. Oh my god, I can't read. So it's another one of these pinball games. The difference, of course, being this one has a topless mermaid that I hope doesn't get this video censored. I mean, she's not focus of the screen ever, so I'm not too worried, but... And honestly, maybe she just has a flesh-colored bikini on. Okay, that was close. I mean, the thing is, yes, these are completely flat 2D depictions of pinball games, but honestly, for a completely flat depiction, they're good-looking boards. And they always were. The Amiga had some wonderful pinball games on it, and that's all we have to say about that. I'm going to stop playing it because I'm bad at it, but I'm not going to say they're doing a bad job, because the fact is they're not. Go, guys. Go. It is bad that I glanced at the word pirate and saw the word prince, though. That is... Super Seymour saves the planet again. That's, again, the Bomb Jack where you get pollution. We're not actually playing it, don't worry. We're just seeing how each new version looks. Oh, look! This time they're, You see, I get 600, but if I grab that one, I only get 200. So it's 3 times the points if you grab the thing. So if you jump a moderate amount. If you push up and jump, you jump a large amount. That's the secret of how Bomb Jack works. Very lethal. And as you can see, a timer counts down for whenever the first bomb is going to go off. And that's why you have to get the bomb that's currently active. Both for the point bonus and because it will explode if you don't. I mean, there's a reason there's so many rip-offs of Bomb Jack. It's not a bad system. Sol Diase. Yay, I don't have to click the button. Wow. Okay, well, they armed us with some awesome weapons really quickly. I'm not gonna have a mean word to say about this. I didn't check the system. Is this a Sega Genesis game? Because this looks and feels like a Sega Genesis game. Could be Super Nintendo, but something about it says Sega Genesis to me. Okay, what a weirdly cool enemy. Also really liking this music. Was that a head of a space dragon? Whoa, dude! Is that a Metroid? I'm kidding, it's obviously not a Metroid. Just had a bit of that look to it. Whoa, hey there, buddy. Yeah, so you can... Oh, damn it. You can redirect space garbage, but you can't actually destroy it. What a weird mechanic. Yeah, because these things are full of, like, machinery and armor plating and fuel and people. Whereas this is just a thing of metal. Physics can redirect it, but you can't actually destroy the stuff. I gotta say, that's a pretty cool game. Haven't actually seen something like that in a while. Where'd it go, Sol Diase? It is a Sega Genesis game. Or Mega Drive, as they prefer to say it in the UCK. That, you say UK? Oh, okay, well. Oh my god, is this... Oh, okay, it's the Mega Drive. Like, is there a ZX Spectrum version of Sword of Sodan? Because that would be a nightmare. Doo-dee-doo-doo. An easy version. Okay. I'm guessing people don't die in a gruesome and bloody fashion anymore. Wow, they certainly de-sexified her costume. Still pretty gruesome. I think what I love most about them de-sexifying her costume is that on the menu screen, it was still the sexy version of the costume. And here, inexplicably, it's not. So, more power to you, developers. Oh, the Solarium Potion. Good. I don't actually know what that does. Check it out. The enemies actually have health bars underneath them. I mean, I know that was in the original, but is this like a first for a Sega Genesis game? To have like a random brawler where enemies have like a bar of health going into them? I guess what I'm asking is, did this come out before Final Fight? Although even Final Fight didn't have the... Final Fight just has the health bars at the top of the screen. This one actually has them... How do I use a potion? Okay. It's really not clear how to use the potion. Well, I'm glad there are multiple versions of Sword of Sodan on here. But I could use some help with the controls. Oh my god, you can save in this version! Alright, I might actually be able to beat Sword of Sodan someday. Hey, Queen, what's up? Super Empire Strikes Back? Oh no, just Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back for the NES. I assume. It might not be for the NES. Aww, relicensed in 2020 when they bought the rights for this thing. Nice. Oh yeah, it's the Nintendo version. No! Okay, well this is not going well. I've never played this game before. Am I supposed to go downstairs or something? Felt like that was looping. That is great to hear. Yes, I know. Do I have a lightsaber? I don't. Alright, well, we get mauled by some Yetis, so this could be going better, is my point. At least they drop health when they die. That was actually a big thing in Super, that impressed me about Super Empire Strikes Back and Super Return of the Jedi. That, like, dudes are just constantly dropping, health. Switchblade! We played this a couple of times already. She's probably not Queen. She has what they call errands to run. Oh no! That was a really gorgeous intro for such a garbage-looking game. Way to go, guys. You are better at marketing than anything else. But I'm not going to say you're not great at marketing. I'm so sorry, everyone. Space Invaders. The original Space Invaders. The Space Invaders of our hearts. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Marissa. Did you ask them when they were going to be restocking? See, it's the later versions of Space Invaders that had a multicolorable screen. As I said last time when we were talking about Super or Space Invaders 2 or Super Space Invaders, whatever it was called. Uh-oh. Originally, it was just a black and white screen, and they put a colored gel down, ouch, to represent these invaders, possibly from space. Okay, gotcha. No, it's an enemy spaceship! Yes! Did I hit it? I honestly can't tell if I hit it or if it got away. No, it got away. Points might have appeared if I had hit it. What? I do like that you can shoot their bullets. In bad versions of Space Invaders, you can't shoot their bullets. I'm just bad at hitting that guy. Come on, we got this. Right? Oh no, the music's speeding up. That's a bad sign. Oh, that's terrible, Marissa. I'm sorry to hear that. This is a good Space Invaders. Alright, I gotta grab something. Hold on. 3, 2, 1, grab it! That's how Shakespeare would have said the word grabbed. But I don't think they had the word grab back then, so, you know. Gotcha. Well, I would say you should go and get yourself a delicious snack. You know, like go to the store, go to the grocery store, buy some food fixins, and maybe have buy a nice lunch to eat in the car before you go home. We did not, Detective. I was on the road. Oh, it's this again. Oh, topless fairy. Are you supposed to climb on for some reason? Such a weird game. It has an abundance of naked fairies in it. Some might say a superabundance of naked fairies. I would just say abundance, but some would say superabundance. Stormlord. Stygar, sorry. Ex-mercenary Stygar was captured by the CIA, but his skill set was far too valuable to waste. Now he's forced to complete one-man missions against the enemies of the United States. So yeah, you're a stooge for the CIA. Enjoy. Oh, then absolutely, Marissa. Maybe go see a movie. Why don't you go see that new... I don't know what's out. Oh, go see that new Dear Evan Hansen movie. I hear it's good. See, if this is your first time listening to the stream, that was a joke. Because she's a giant fan of Dear Evan Hansen. And has already seen the movie multiple times, despite it only being out a week. So it was an elaborate, hilarious joke. Well, not hilarious. Okay, I really thought that bouncing bomb I dropped was going to hurt the boats, but it doesn't, and it makes me wonder what it's for. See, she hears Dear Evan Hansen is great. But yeah, there's plenty of movies out. Shang-Chi is apparently pretty good. I've heard good things about Venom 2, The Revenomation. I don't actually know what Venom 2's subtitle is. Revenomation is a great title, but it's probably not that. Street Sports Baseball. I played Street Sports Basketball. I don't think I ever played Street Sports Baseball. Alright, let's do this. Ugh. Alright. No. Can we please get to the baseball? See, getting lunch is good. Alright, I'm ready. No! I'm ready for you. Uh-oh. One more and we have to quit the game. I'm a little worried now. Oh well. We had a good run, then we got struck out. Sure, Horror King. Okay. Technos Japan Corporation. Nice. That is crazy, Marissa. Is it just your local Walmart, or can you go check out another Walmart? So I've got Blunier, Coyote, Tengu, and Kai. Well, I'm not a fool. You can actually select which stage you're starting at. Nice. So it's just a final fight with ninjas. Yeah. Oh, she did a version of the famous Ninja Gaiden move. That was cool. Now if I hit both attack and jump at the same time, do I do a super move? No, I don't do anything. Fortunately, I can't hit guys when on the ground either. Or maybe I can with that move. Oh. Hey, Callum, what's up? Oh, yes, we're going to reveal... time to reveals on the plushie cam right after this. Oh, that is weird, Horror King. Oh, look! There's an ad for the River City Ransom series. Kunio-kun. I still think of it as the River City Ransom series, but, you know. Oh, nice! I got a downward stab to hit somebody on the ground. See? Nice. Let's try that out. I got an up attack, a down attack. Like, this game has got more depth to it than I had anticipated, and I'm impressed. No! Uh-oh. Gotcha. But you did not stay got, tragically. Oh well, que sera, sera. Alright, Callum is going with dog. Marissa, you want to get in a quick guess on the plushie cam? Aww. It's the arcade Star Wars. I'm going to hope that's an error, Callum, because you're not supposed to send messages twice. Wow, it's so dim. Oh, wow. It never before occurred to me that the version of Star Wars I was playing in arcades had really bright monitor, because those vector graphics shown without a super bright monitor look dim and really hard to tell what's going on. Oh, God, I love this game. Yeah, so once you destroy enough... Oh, I will. TIE fighters, you can dodge left and right. You can also shoot their bullets. I'm very bad at this. But trust me, I was at least marginally better than this when I had the actual controllers. I do not have the fine motor control necessary to play this well with a thumbstick. But when you actually had this elaborate control joystick to hold on to, it was very doable. Woo! Sorry, the Death Star, but you had to go. Okay. So I've never seen Ratatouille. Hey, Sky High Stuntman again. But I found out yesterday that one of the messages is that of the film is that the rat who's the star of it should not like steal. and it is shameful for him to steal food. I'm like, but he's a rat. He can't get a job. He's a rat. What is he supposed to do other than just take food? Like, I don't... Again, I haven't seen the movie. Maybe it's a world where, like, rats have ample employment opportunities in human society. But if not, it seems like a weird hill for the game to die on. For the movie to die on. Gotcha, Horror King. Stormtrooper sounds like an adorable type of teddy bear. I am stopping this before it irritates me any further. I'm not saying I was going to start screaming at the game, but that was really bothering me for some reason. Uh-oh. There we go. Now I've got the controller. And I am, as the kids say, ready to go. Alright, revealing plushie in 3, 2, 1. Well, you can't see his face, but it's Pumpkin Man. I will adjust the camera in a second. In fact, I will adjust the camera now. Because why not adjust the camera now? Only laziness would be a good excuse. And I don't intend on using that excuse today. Be right back. Build-A-Bear has official Stormtrooper merchandise? Nice. I didn't know that. Oh. Hopefully that worked. Oh my god, I centered it perfect. Well, not perfectly. It still canted at like an 8 degree, 10 degree angle. Yes. It's a teddy bear with Stormtrooper licensing. And that means, you know, Disney has to sign off on that. Or you just found parts to make it look like a Stormtrooper, but that's not what it sounded like you said. Where were we? Yes. Alright, Super Brat. What do you have to offer us? You're a tennis game? What? Why is a game called Super Brat about tennis? Gotcha, Callum. Oh! Okay, I get it. It's supposed to be referencing John McEnroe, who was famously a whiny brat. Oh, there you go, Marissa. Okay. Yeah, like, if the rats can't have jobs in that world, who cares if they steal? They need to live. That seems horrible that the movie would have that message. Although it was made by an objectivist, so there you go. I assume, boom, Brad Bird made it. See? This is just a collection of really great-looking pinball games. Alright, careful. What is up? We're pinballing up a storm, as one does. I'm very bad at it, but I do love pinball. Okay. Yeah, spoiler alert. If a society won't let you get a job to earn, like if society won't give you a place to work, to, you know, live, and it won't provide you with living accommodations for free, then you are 100% morally entitled to steal within that moral framework. That's just a fact. There is no reason not to steal if you're not allowed to work. That's just common sense. Because the only... What up? The only other option is starvation. And that ain't cool. She is not free enough to attend the stream. But she will say hi to everybody soon.
Everyone.
See? Told you. That sounds terrifying, Railways. Probably won't happen, but I do understand your fear. Alright, next up we have Super Kid, which is about a child who punches, I don't know, a two-headed ogre. Hard to tell what's going on in that picture. I don't judge, though, because pictures are worth 1,000 words. On to the next city of daylight. Okay, so now I'm a... I do have a cape. I can't deny that I have a cape. Oh, I can fly? Well, that's awesome. Am I bulletproof? Let's find out. No, would I punch that guy to death? No, not bulletproof, and good at punching people to death. Like, weirdly good at it. Like, this should be my... Wait, who got killed by that loose bullet? Are there, like, civilians? Or... Oh, wait, okay, let's see. Oh! They can kill each other. Am I, like... Have I stumbled into a mob war? This game is very weird. Or is it a... most dangerous game, Running Man type situation? Well, no, that's not that. What was that terrible movie, The Condemned? Where they're all trying to kill each other on an island? You'd think I would even have, I guess, a much easier time just coming up with the term Battle Royale. But no, I wasn't. The Suicide Express! About a deadly railroad. She's not impressed by the deadly railroad people.
I am not sorry.
That's fine. No one's telling you have to. Oh, it actually said Suicide Express. That's so nice.
I'll move right now for you.
Oh, so sweet of you.
Do you want to join into conversation?
Okay.
Or do you want to eat outside?
No, I'm happy to watch.
Pardon?
I'm happy to watch.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
right?
I go
you
to the different...
You normally see them. Now you can participate.
Alright, so... It's fine. No! See, I think I'm only getting half of what this game has to offer.
Is that good for you? Sure. Awesome.
Well, it's actually saying my whole score. That's kind of impressive, actually. So anyway, as I was saying, the problem I have with this game is you have to spend all of your time, if you don't want to die, and you want to get points, which I assume is what the purple things are, you have to spend the entire time looking at the map at the bottom, so you can't appreciate what they're doing graphically up there at the top. Also, I don't know how I'm supposed to get past this purple dude. Like, I've got a gun that might kill other trains, but certainly isn't doing anything about this purple dude. Unless he gets in front of me. Oh, okay. Nice. Well, we had a good run. Oh, damn, Marissa, that sucks. Do you know exactly what time the conference ends? Because you could time it to maybe drive home just as it's wrapping up. Although I don't know for sure, because I don't know if these have perfect timing things.
Okay, wow, does that movie roll up?
Does it ever?
What are snodgits? I don't know if I approve of them. They look fancy and kind of sinister. And they have weird giant noses. Ah! Hercule Parrot.
Mom bought them for me, and look at the pepper grinder. So she bought me one of the really expensive Trudeau pepper grinders. It like
Alright, this might be the ugliest game I've ever played.
So I'm still using my grandmother's.
And that is a giant gargoyle monster. The hell was that? Another person horror king. That's who she's talking to.
Yes, we have a third person here. That's off.
Yeah, it was already off, don't
We
worry.
can turn the chair however you want to on the table. Here.
No, it's fine.
Alright. Next up we have Slayer. Ugh.
Ooh.
Commodore 64 game from '88, people. So we were still, we were well into the era of the Nintendo Entertainment System. But we were still far away from the thing that would make the Commodore 64 100% obsolete. Ouch. The Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay, you can't... oh, you can shoot those things. They just take a lot of hits. Nope, 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 nope. I've given up on... what's that thing? Terrible side-scrolling shooters. I can't anymore. Oh, good. More football. Look, I know football's hot right now because of Ted Lasso, but I'm not going to start playing football games. Especially football games from the 1980s for just terrible, terrible systems.
So have you seen the Sunday streams?
A few of them, actually. That's the one that I watched the most often.
Yeah. So
Fascinating.
so he's still doing the.
Oh my god. Super Cup? Tell me more about this Super Cup. I'm kidding. I'm not going to play. Gotcha, detective. Oh wow, this looks terrible.
It reminds me a bit of ice hockey.
Kind of. Well, ice hockey and soccer have eerily similar rules, so it makes sense that if you looked just top down at one of those games, like, if you turn that black and white, I could see not actually being able to tell whether it was a soccer game or a hockey game. I think you're right about that. Awesome, Marissa. You have a safe drive. The safest, in fact. Thalamus presents! I still just wish I could remember the name of this game for the Amigas I was obsessed with. Mind something? You rode around someone's subconscious, turning, walking on these squares. It was fake 3D, and you could... What the hell? Oh, this is weird. It was... Oh my god, every time I turn... Oh, this is disorienting. Oh, this is really disorienting. This is not a comfortable way to fly, everybody. But anyway, the premise of the game was you're in somebody's mind trying to, I don't know, psychoanalyze them. So you have to follow trails among rocks, you use lightning to kill enemies, and you change rooms, colors. If I could remember the title of it, I would be... set. I'm going to stop using the joystick. It seems too sensitive. Nope, the thing's just turning on its own. Alright, so I'm guessing that... Okay, that didn't work. I was about to say that I was guessing if I go fast enough, I can jump over those things. That might not be true. Faster, faster. Press the jump button. There's no jump button. Okay, well, we had a good run.
You did.
Did we, though?
Hold on, there might be some. There it is.
Ah. Why are the crosses on the ground? I don't know.
You can hear a bag of chips. It wasn't a bag of chips. It was the paper bag on the burger.
Ooh. Someone went out and bought a burger. Delicious-tastic. What kind of burger?
Gene.
Oh, okay.
A&W.
A&W.
Canadian W is the best.
They famously have good fries there.
Canadian A&W is completely different.
Oh my god, it's a fake version of Defender. I don't know if y'all love Defender, but you should. It's a delightful game.
Did you play this one?
Defender?
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
Oh, you must have played Defender back in the day in the arcades. It was all over the
Remember the
arcades.
arcade? Was it on Fifth Street?
Mr. Arcade.
Mr. Arcade.
There's two of them on Fifth Street.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so these,
And the one on the opposite side from the comic book shop, they apparently dealt drugs.
They do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
no! So those guys will kidnap humans.
Which, like, how did we not know that when we were going there?
We were interested in drugs, I guess.
Wait a minute. That game was called Stargate? But that was just Defender. Oh, it's Defender 2! It's called Stargate.
Weird.
I had no idea. And that makes it very strange because in an episode of News Radio, when they had an arcade game that Dave was obsessed with and the thing, it was clearly they were talking about the game Defender, but they called it Stargate Defender. So I guess it was a reference to both of them. So this is an arcade game where, and this is going to sound like a lie, but it isn't. I have to beat people up with a yo-yo. Honestly, the graphics are pretty damn cute. Looks like a Gunstar Heroes type of game.
We're playing Rygar.
A little, yeah. We actually played Rygar a couple of weeks ago. It went great, because it's Rygar. I'm terrible at it. But yes, if you want to load up Antstream Arcade, you can play Rygar for free right now. You just have to install Antstream Arcade on your computer. These are all... It is just a giant collection of old arcade titles.
Say, 1, 2.
And you might be wondering, well, how do they make money? And the answer is, I have no idea.
Maybe they don't want to.
Maybe they don't want to.
Reasons.
Yeah, like, because they officially license all these games is the crazy part. So, like, that's why it's harder to get the more obscure games, because a lot of them are from companies that no longer exist. So who the hell do you go to about the rights? Like, this actually happened to me the other day. I'm like, oh, I can't find my copy of Operation Darkness, and I want to play it on the channel. I'll pay $20 for the digital version, blah, 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 blah. Why not, right? So I go to the store, and they're like, yeah, there's no digital version. And the company that made it seems to have gone out of business, so there's no one to talk to about creating a digital version either. So if you want to play Operation Darkness, you have to buy a copy of it for, and this is not an exaggeration, $150. Yeah. Now, again, I do have a copy in the house. It's not a problem. I'll just find it. But I was willing to spend, and this is rights holders, whoever bought that company's software in, yeah! Ow, no! In some kind of, like, auction of... Whoa, that was really tough. In some sort of auction of, like, the assets of a defunct company. There are people out here who are happy to pay money for that game. If you would just put it out here. Aww. One of them is a surfer dude and the other one's a cowboy. That's right, I think anyone with a ponytail is a surfer dude. Based on? It's a...
Point Break?
Point Break, yeah, obviously.
I was gonna
Point
say.
Break, yeah. It can only be Point Break.
He takes his hair out of that ponytail. Like, we go to the beach, okay? He literally has been swimming. He takes his hair out of the ponytail, does this.
Exactly
with his
right,
hair,
Marissa.
And has Patrick Swayze, wavy, beautiful. And I'm like, do you know how much maintenance my long hair takes? What the hell?
It's insane. But yeah, and that's the problem with licensed games is when people license like a popular property to make a game out of it, they can't get an infinite license. They can only get a license for X amount of time. And so after 5 years, they won't be able to sell that game anymore. That's what happened to the what do you call it? Remember the Deadpool game?
Yeah.
They made a Deadpool game, and the license for Deadpool was only 3 years long. So after 3 years, the digital copies, they couldn't be purchased anywhere.
Same thing with Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim happened.
Wow.
Now, both of those are now saleable again. People worked out the rights. But yeah, like, when you make a video game, you can't get infinite rights. Cogito ergo sum. These games are going to disappear from stores at some point. It's really bad. Slicks! Samurai Showdown!
Girls
Now
and
that's a
Gunther, I
game.
love that y'all are using burb.
Damn right. Heron Gulls, nice. Oh, I love you, Samurai Showdown. Don't worry, I know how to play Samurai Showdown. Believe you me. I know how to play Samurai Showdown. And here is Ukiyo Tachibana.
Oh, gorgeous.
Oh, God, what a cool game. So the big thing that this game pioneered, and I'm going to try and show it, but I have to get further away from this guy in order to show it. I get further away, and it unzoomed. I know that doesn't look like anything right now, but trust me, the ability to zoom in and out on sprites was revolutionary when this game came out. No game had ever been able to do this, and in fact, there was this, shameful thing in the Super Nintendo version. The Super Nintendo version of this game couldn't unzoom. Like, it couldn't do the zoom in and out effect. And so everyone's like, the Super Nintendo, it's not relevant anymore, and it's only been out for 2 years. But yeah, it was huge. But you were saying...
Well, that's so weird, because F-Zero, that was one of their selling points, was the zooming the sprites.
Oh, yeah. But they could not do it with this kind of game. It was very strange. They could only do one built with the Mode 7 graphics system, which this wasn't. But yeah, like the wonderful thing...
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to sound stupid on the channel.
Oh, no, you were right.
7.
Yeah, Mode 7. You're allowed to say the nerdy stuff. Don't worry.
So, Detective Assassin?
Yes.
Talking about watching Miss Fisher, I don't know if you ever watched the show. So, Christmas episode, one of the best episodes. The Italian one of the worst episodes. Thoughts?
Come on. Careful. Perfect landing. This collection's games, like, is so deep into game history that you can actually play Lunar Lander on this. It's great. Okay, well, I can't jump high enough, so let's just stop.
What deal did Lucas make that they still have all the old Star Wars games on here?
No, they made those all last year. I don't know, like, how they cut a deal with LucasArts to have all of the LucasArts games on here, but the copyright on the deal in the opening credits is 2020.
Oh, wow.
So this isn't like a deal from 30 years ago.
That's crazy.
They were somehow able to get the rights to do that today. Well, the weird part is, it might just be down to them only caring about money. And the fact is, all of these old LucasArts games, and I wish more companies were like this, actually. It's entirely possible that they looked at the situation, they're like, well, sitting on a computer somewhere, all of these old Super Nintendo games aren't making us any money, so let's just license them out. Non-exclusively to these guys. And that's the key part. I'm sure it would be non-exclusive licenses. Like, because making some money from these things is better than making no money. Which, by the way, is something that very few corporations in the game space understand. They live in this world where they either want to make all money or no money. And they're never willing to make some money. And that's why you have the problem like the Friday the 13th game. Where they're like, oh, well, if we can't make all of the money from it, we just don't want to bother developing it. Like, they could cut a deal with Victor Miller tomorrow and say, you get 20% of the Friday the 13th video game money because you created Jason. And that would be it. That would be the end of the day. They'd be back selling the game and making, all sorts of advancements. They'd be making new Friday the 13th movies. But because they just don't want to give up any of the money, nobody makes any money. It seems like Disney, though, is willing to just make money wherever, take it hand over fist, which is why, and this is true, you can buy Disney princess-themed bananas. That's not a lie. I did that the other day.
I saw that.
I was in a store. I didn't actually buy them, but I saw it, and on the sticker, just pictures of Disney princesses on the bananas. They're like, well, why have a picture of this Chiquita banana person? Put a Disney princess on that banana, and you might sell more. And that's those far they thought of it.
And it works because I have little girls.
Yeah.
See, there you
It
go.
worked on me. I was like, no, I don't want Iron Man. I want Black Widow.
See, there you go.
But can I have a Black Widow that's the exact right color? Because I'm also really fussy with that.
Probably not. We already played this game, although I gotta say,
a lot of time at the banana tray.
this is a vastly different, this is the same game, obviously, but it's a vastly different version of it. And that's one of the interesting things about Okay, I don't know why I died there. One of the interesting things about this time were sometimes ports would be like a straight attempt to make the exact same game again. But sometimes we'd be like, okay, we have this game for the Commodore 64. Make it on the Amiga. And then someone would just look at the game and just make a completely different game with the same enemies. So it's like, there'll be the same basic sprites, characters, but a guy had to redraw them, and he just did completely different gameplay. And I know that sounds crazy, but that actually happened quite a lot, and we're playing this. So it's like there would be ones for different systems that it wouldn't be just there's the best one on Amiga and then graphically downrated versions that play more slowly on other systems. You'd actually have 3 completely different games with the same name. It's fascinating. Super Sprint! So it's pretty exciting. Super Sprint. This is an Atari game.
It was amazing. It's closed now, so there's just one on Main Street.
I think of that clang sound, which is the oh no!
That would have been the beginning of July. They never called.
Careful.
And
Careful.
like they had other.
Oh,
like,
I'm
I
bad at
literally
this.
stopped at the case and was like, well, right now this is a brand new lens. I just want a lens fit from it. Yada yada yada. Stop at the case. Look all over.
Okay, well I'm bad at Super Sprint. I always was though.
And I'm like, well, now I
It's
know
much
how
easier to
to
play
do
with
it.
a wheel, I'll tell you that
Finally
much.
got the right size of it. It prompted me to buy the wrong size. So I don't know short lens.
Okay, that was weird.
It wasn't expensive.
Alright, what do we have now? We have Stormlord again. Is this the 4th time we've played Stormlord? It feels like we've played Stormlord a lot. Yep, topless fairies. That's how you know you're playing Stormlord. The topless fairies everywhere. I guess what I'm trying to say is, the Amiga was a weird console and the 80s were a weird time.
I figured out I can fit
I'm not sure why that killed me.
2 cameras in here.
Did you just do a wolf whistle?
I now have 2 cameras, so I don't just switch the lens back and forth.
Oh my god, this game. Marissa made it home and avoided her Mormon, careful, conclave? What do you call it?
Okay.
She was trying to avoid a Mormon conclave. They probably don't call them conclaves, but she was trying to avoid one.
I can understand.
Yes!
And like I can unzip
I made it to the skull platform, and I call that a moral victory.
amazing.
I found a literal honeypot.
Pardon? Yeah.
Why?
There's a sleeve here.
Alright, I don't know how I'm supposed to
So I
defeat
started hiking.
a thing that bounces a single ball up into the air. It makes me feel weak and fearful.
Yeah.
Conference, thank you for that word, Marissa. Obviously, I was joking about conclave, but I did not remember the real
I
word.
was looking at one on the side. Then I
This
really
game is
thought
called
the lopsided
Splat.
that would make it. And this one.
Why?
You said it was way too small for most people's lives.
I have to pick
I was
up
like,
grass
so
and
it
plums?
literally sits, because I was worried that the tripod would be here. The tripod sits here. I was like,
Okay.
this is perfect. It's too small for most people. Excellent. And then we got it.
Oh, right, we already played a version of this. It's a maze exploring game, and the twist is you never know which way the maze is going to move, making it incredibly difficult, because if you hit the edge of the maze, you die.
Well, this
I mean,
one's for
I don't
the
like it, but I respect that that is definitely an original concept for a game.
backpack that fit, like, the first aid kit, all
You
that
were
kind of
wrong,
stuff.
detective.
I was like, this one will fit a water.
I appreciate your guessing, but you were wrong.
So, like, our
Careful.
in there, all that.
Alright. No!
Oh, it wasn't really a house, but it was a haunted house? That's confusing. I hate that. But also, haunted house sounds fun.
Okay, careful. Was it a haunted trailer? It's a good thing to haunt, a
Was
trailer.
it one of those things where they set, like, it's outside and they set up...
Oh,
tents?
yeah, like hay bale mazes and such. Yes, I am sure I want to leave this game
corn maze,
session.
There you go, with the occasional room so you could social distance.
Nice!
That's kinda cool, though.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
I would do something like that.
Yeah, Nobody loves corn mazes, as long as there aren't any, animated scarecrows with chainsaws chasing around. That wouldn't be good.
That would
It would be pretty bad. The Scepter of Baghdad! We have the flute, or the miner hat. I have the hanky. Just gonna quickly hop over this. Okay, I can't jump over that. Someone is throwing an infinite number of flower pots down to try and kill me.
Do you want anything else? We have Girl Guide cookies.
Everyone loves Girl Guide cookies, to a certain extent. Oh good, I've got a sword. Ah, now I've got a trident. I don't understand what's happening or why I'm doing any of this. I made it to the throne. No! Wait. No! How do I keep falling?
See how we flipped everything around in here.
Boom! Made it to the throne. Moral victory. We did it, everybody. I'm claiming that was the point of the whole game, getting to the throne. Apparently there's a Medusa and a Cyclops in that game? Yeah. Oh, you're right. Box art does often lie. You're not wrong.
Is it?
Oh, check it out. All right, you guys are going to be delighted. Look who the Star of Steel is. See?
Oh, from Battlestar Galactica.
No, not Battlestar. Black Hole.
Black Hole.
Black hole. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the guy from Black Hole. Isn't that cute?
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, for some reason you can... So I played the Amiga version, and for some reason pressing up to go through doorways didn't work in it.
Weird.
But here it works fine.
Nice.
So yeah, this is much more playable. I had to explain to all of the children who were born 30 years after it came out
Yes.
what Black Hole was. I'm like, it's a great movie. You won't like it at all.
No.
It is a slow-paced adaptation of The Tempest that has a lot of wacky robots in it because Star Wars had come out.
Yeah.
This needs wacky
Sarah
robots.
An actual subscriber to the channel, everyone.
Yep, we're actually having a subscribe on the channel on.
Never comments,
No.
except for one stream where you called me because you were watching the previous night's stream to answer something
The
I
new
had
one,
said
Horror King.
on the previous night's stream.
Yeah.
And what was your birthday video game? It was that.
Alone in the Dark.
Alone in the
Oh,
Dark.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I was like, someone I know
Where we
played
were
this.
trying to
Who
figure out
was
how
it?
to
Yeah.
how to kill the ghost in a library. And you're like, yeah, it's the
Yeah.
cursed dagger. Yeah.
And then the second night, you called me to be like, it was me. It was me who played it. I played it on your computer.
I did.
And I was like,
Yeah, Alone in the Dark's an
right.
incredible
Your
game.
computer was better than mine.
Yeah. We used to have good
No!
computers.
So, this is an Arkanoid game, but where you're in a tank, and you have to shoot enemies. Like, that's crazy, right?
That is crazy. Apparently that way to hell too.
Yeah, well, no, it's called Snowball in Hell or some such. And if you don't both kill those dudes and catch the ball every time, you die. Like, I just played, I think it was called Pretty Girls Panic. Oh, nice. Which was a very innovative Arkanoid-like, where there was, like, enemies, and you had to dodge enemies and shoot enemies while bouncing the ball back and forth. But, like, the trick was, instead of having a cannon like this, you knocked the ball back and forth with a sword, and you could also use the sword on enemies. So it was, you're not doing two different things, really. Yeah, there you were just doing the same thing in a different context. Here, yeah, you're essentially playing two different games at once, and it's not going well. Return of the Jedi for the arcade. You must have played this a million times, T.
Yep.
The isometric racing one. See? They licensed this in
Yes.
2021. It says right there on the screen. They licensed this game in 2021.
So that means they also had access to the source code to change that.
Exactly right. Yeah, no, this is not bootleg in any way. This is an official thing that they're selling.
The girl trafficking episode, I wasn't a huge fan of. Not because it's not a good episode, it's a really good episode.
I'm
but like
so
you said,
bad at
it's
this.
really dark. And for, a murder mystery show that's normally a little more lighthearted, it just felt a little bit out of character.
Out of step with the feel
Yeah.
for the rest of the show.
I mean, more stories like that in the actual
Oh,
books.
okay.
But I consider the books that it's based off of a completely different story than the TV show. Like, I hold them as two completely different entities with a similar inspiration point. Because, like, the books, she's a different character.
No.
But they pursued chemistry on the TV show and let the actors take it away. Like, yeah, they cast Bryony as an older character than the age of the character in the books, but it still works for the TV show stories that they're telling.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
It's a good show. Oh my god, I just saw what's the end of this row. I know what game we're going out on today. Apparently Marissa has another dog now.
I heard. I saw. At this point, I think you just lay claim to it. Don't give the dog back to your brother. Ever. No, I'm kidding.
So, this is a kind of game that they made 100 of in the UK. Probably more. Like these just impossible to figure out and control adventure games where you pick up items and use items, and like it's just, if you don't have a manual or a walkthrough in front of you, you'll never get anywhere. Fun fact, a not insignificant number of those games weren't beatable. And that sounds like an elaborate thing to say, but like they would literally be made without endings because they just had to have X amount of games come out every month, and they would just make it so there wouldn't be a key to open a door halfway through the game, and you would never beat the game. And the crazy part is, like, everyone, the culture of playing games on your Nintendo, oh my god, your Commodore 64 at the time was literally just go to a store, here's $3, give me a disc, you take it home, you play it for a while, and you can't tell, because so many of these games are so hard to control, you honestly can't tell whether it's broken or whether you're just bad at it. And some of them were actually broken. I don't remember if it was Commodore 64 or one of the Spectrums. The guys didn't, it was the RoboCop game, right? And so they were supposed to build 6 levels. They only had time to build 4 levels. So, and this is true, they set the time limit on level 4 to be so difficult that it was literally impossible to beat level 4. Like, you just couldn't do it. And so years later, someone, hacked the game and cheated and just put in a level skip into the code. They're like, well, let's find out what level 5 is, because no one's ever seen level 5. And they typed in level 5, and there was just nothing there. The game crashed. And so they looked into the data of the code, and yeah, there's nothing in the game after level 4 of the 6 promised levels, and it stops halfway through the movie's story. That's terrible. And they got away with it because people just assumed games were going to be too hard to beat back then.
Circling back to the licensed properties
Yes.
conversation, Bugs Bunny and the Crazy Castle had a Game Boy version and a Nintendo version. There were more levels on the Game Boy version than the NES version, for whatever reason.
Right.
I might be remembering that backwards, though. If you took the level codes that were Nintendo Power and played it on the opposite version, you could literally break the game.
Whoa.
So it was funny, so it would take that level, but it would be impossible to beat.
Nice.
Because like you'd either die really fast, or too many enemies on screen, or you couldn't see the enemy, or something
Weird.
like that. It was just interesting that the codes worked on the other
Yeah,
title.
the other title, even though they didn't
even
have
though
the
it
content.
Didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so strange. Marissa's leaving on vacation next weekend. She's going to California to see some sort of Disneyland.
That sounds like my nightmare, but it's fun for someone that doesn't hate Disney.
Oh, I hope you have a great time. We're just not Disneyland type of people.
I've never... Okay, fine, Disney...
Okay, well, the game's not
freaking
started.
Take my money, you evil corporate overlords. But I've just never been I've never been an amusement park person.
All right, everybody, here it is. Last game of the day. Most pivotal and important game of the 1980s. That's not true, but it's awesome. Sinistar. If you're not familiar with Sinistar, I pity you.
I think they were one of the first games with an actual vocal track.
Yep, it was. An arcade game that actually talked to you. From 1982. I think the Star Wars game came out, if not at the exact same time, very close to this, though.
I feel like the Italian episode Detective leans on a lot of
Racist stereotypes?
yes, racist stereotypes about Italian people, And because it's about Italians, they felt okay doing that. And for such a progressive show, it just feels out of place.
Like even what's his name? Our beloved Jim Henson knew it wasn't cool to make fun of Italian people based on stereotypes. That's why it's
we
called
have
the Swedish Chef. When he used to do that live, it was the Italian Chef. And he's like, oh, this probably isn't cool anymore. Let's do Sweden instead.
So, like, and especially at the time, Miss Fisher takes place right after World War I. So, especially for the time, like, Italians were still being horribly discriminated against, and to put so many stereotypes about Italians in one episode just feels like,
Yeah.
So you have to, the whole premise of the game is, that's Sinistar. Over the course of us playing the game, he will gradually be built. So what you have to do is, just, like, find, what do you call it? Mine asteroids to build super bombs to attack Sinistar when he wakes up. That's the whole game. And yes, there are other monsters who can kill you. Like, these little guys can't kill you, because they're just like, construction droids building Sinistar. Whereas the guys with cannons obviously are quite good at killing me. Alright. Okay, they got me. But the point is, it's a delightful game. Alright, we're going to wrap it up here. Alright. Okay, let's see how many games we have now played in this entire collection.
on the S's.
1,015 games we have currently played. We are now just 120 games away. 220 games away from finishing this collection, meaning we are 3 or 4 weeks away from having played everything in Antstream Arcade. I didn't know we were going to be able to do it, but we're going to pull it off. This is amazing. For now, though, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. We'll see you back here for more new and upcoming games. Yeah, we did break 1,000, Marissa, but until then, I'll say that's right. Au revoir. Wow, that was amazing. We actually did it! We got through 1,000 games. Oh, this thing's the best. Alright, so we're also going to wrap up the stream here. Thanks, everybody, for dropping by. Hope you had a great time. I know I did. Hopefully you guys had a great time, too.
Yeah.
Woo! 2 thumbs up, everyone.
Whoop, whoop.
The whole Peanut Gallery had a great time. We're going to be back here tomorrow for our regular nighttime stream. But until then, I'll say